right now what this is going to be: heavy rain, lightning, and hail. So I zoomed out to show you. These are all the lightning strikes you see out in Indiana, western Ohio. But I want to zoom in because Allen County, just off of 75 here, ODOT tweeting this out. This is a plow pushing hail off of US 30. So you can see the hail here and there on the shoulder. Snow plows are pushing hail off in these storms. Now, they're not severe. This is smaller hail. We did have one severe storm out there, so this one may have been from that. But this is what we're looking at here in about an hour or so through the early afternoon hours. We're looking at storms that could have a lot of lightning, a good heavy downpours, and a lot of hail, even if it is a smaller size. So that's, our first round of concerns here is going to be with this first round of storms coming in after 8 o'clock, coming in now, most likely being in the Cleveland area right before lunchtime, between 11 and noon. So this is round number one. Round number two, we're going to be watching very carefully what is happening out to our west. We have a very concerning cold front that is causing tornado warnings already in portions of Oklahoma and Missouri. That's what's going to be coming through. Now, depending on how much energy is stolen from the west from those storms, our risk is low, but it's not zero. We're on a level 2 out of 5 risk for severe weather tonight after midnight. Biggest concerns, though, with these two rounds is going to be gusty winds, especially tonight, but the flooding threat. We are going to get a lot of rain over the next several days. I am zooming out to show you. You see the pink? That is level 5, the highest number on the Storm Prediction Center's severe risk. You can see very concerning for parts of the south, parts of Memphis, Little Rock, Arkansas, all the way up into the northeastern part of Arkansas. We're under a level 2 for the most part. Sandusky, Norwalk under a level 3, and this is for the round of rain and storms coming tonight. But again, we've got more rain coming in the next couple of hours, more rain tonight, and then several more rounds through the weekend. So this is a flood watch issued for pretty much a bulk of our area. So we're going to talk about how much rain we're going to see, the impacts from the storms coming in later this morning, the impacts for tonight, and the impacts for the weekend. I'm going to break it all down for you hour by hour coming up. Right now, thunderstorms are developing out to our west. This is going to be our first wave coming in later this morning through the early afternoon hours. Not expecting a ton in the severe department. We could get a strong storm or two, but biggest concerns with this round coming in right now are going to be a lot of lightning. Surprisingly enough, lightning isn't a criteria for a severe thunderstorm to be issued a warning, but we'll have a lot of lightning, a lot of heavy rain, and even some hail mixed in with this first round coming through. This is going to be picking up the winds here too, picking up the warmth and the moisture. This is a warm front coming in from the south. That's going to add some thunderstorm ingredients around. Now tonight, that's when the strong cold front comes through, and this front is no joke. We are talking about major significant impacts out to the west right now. Now it's going to be hitting us after midnight, which means we don't have that energy from the sun, but it doesn't mean that we don't have any energy around. So that's why we're treating this threat pretty seriously. Here's the front now, and you can see I turned on the temperature tracker to show you the warmth that's being pushed up with this. This is the warm front here, and then that's the cold front that's sweeping through portions of Missouri, as well as Kansas, and now Oklahoma, and heading into Little Rock. This is all a tornado watch. We've already seen multiple tornado warnings, confirmed tornadoes on the ground, and it's just going to get worse for areas from Arkansas all the way down into portions of Tennessee here, and even into Memphis as well, because of this line of storms and how much more energy it's going to tap into this afternoon. That's eventually what's going to make its way towards us. Right now, though, here's what we're dealing with. Now we're starting to see some more rain and lightning making its way towards Sandusky and the islands. This is what's going to be pushing in this afternoon. You see I've got the lightning strike counter on. All these little white dots you see on your screen here, that's the lightning. Zooming in, you can see there are some pockets of heavier rain mixed in. This is going to create a prolonged flooding threat. So we're going to be dealing with rain from this round, rain from tonight, more rain Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So by the time things are all said and done, a lot of us going to be picking up 3, 4, even 5 inches of rain. So if you live in a flood-prone area, your basement typically floods. Now is the time to check and prepare those things, because that's going to be the long-term concern here heading into the weekend. So here's the first round of storms. This is 11 o'clock this morning. You see it coming through the afternoon. Then we've got some dry time. That's going to allow for things to warm up, winds to pick up. You don't have to worry about it raining too much for the drive home, for kids after school activities, anything like that. that. It's going to be when you head to bed. So have multiple ways to receive warnings here. A weather radio is great. The 19 First Alert weather app is based on where you live. Charge your phones in case we see power outages. This is 11 o'clock tonight. Then notice by midnight it's moving through. There are some dark reds mixed in there, indicating, yeah, there could be a couple of stronger storms mixed in here, but it's going to be fizzling as it pushes east. It's not going to be as what we're seeing detrimental wise out to the west, but we've still got that threat there, and that's why we've issued that alert day for these multiple rounds of storms. I notice there's more rain on the way on the First Alert 7-day. We'll break this down a little more to talk about the flooding threat. Oh yeah, and snow on opening day coming up.